الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين واهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا حامدين حمدا شاكرين حمدا وافي ويكافي مزيدا. يا ربنا كالحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. Ya Allah, pada hari yang penuh bermakna ini kami berhimpun dengan penuh rasa kesyukuran di atas nikmat kesihatan, kesejahteraan, keamanan dan kemakmuran yang Engkau kurniakan. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Penyayang, bersempena dengan program pada hari ini, kami pohonkan Engkau permudahkanlah urusan kami agar program ini berlangsung dengan teratur serta tercapai segala objektifnya. Kurniakanlah kami keazaman untuk bekerja dengan tekun dengan penuh kesungguhan. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pengasih, suburkanlah pada diri kami rasa cinta kasih sayang, kegembiraan, rasa bertanggung jawab serta semangat saling menghormati sesama manusia agar kami dapat memenuhi amanah dan menyantuni para pelanggan dengan tenang, dedikasi dengan penuh keikhlasan. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Mendengar, perkukuhkanlah keazaman, permuafakatan dan kesefahaman antara kami agar kami mampu merealisasikan slogan keramat Sabah hebat, katakan tidak kepada nomor 16 dan say yes to top 10. Justru itu, jadikanlah kami warga pendidikan yang sentiasa mengutamakan kecemerlangan, budaya kerja yang berkualiti di setiap peringkat. Jadikanlah kami penjawat awam yang sentiasa menjaga tahap integriti yang tinggi, membenci rasuah serta menghindari segala bentuk penyelewengan dengan salah guna kuasa. Begitu juga setiap masa memperbaiki kelemahan dan melaksanakan penambahbaikan yang berterusan. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Berkuasa, anugerahilah kami kekuatan dan kesehatan untuk terus menyumbang jasa bakti di mana jua kami berada. Peliharalah kami dari perkara-perkara yang negatif. fitnah, perselisihan, dan segala kejahatan. Semoga kami merasa aman dan tenang, produktif dalam melaksanakan tugas-tugas kami. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang maha memberi kesejahteraan, jadikanlah perhimpunan kami perhimpunan yang dirahmati, dan perpisahan kami selepas ini perpisahan yang terpelihara dari segala bencana. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad nabil karim walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Misrin binti Radin, Director of Sabah Education Department. Mr. Mudin bin Beting, Deputy Director of Student Development Sector, Sabah Education Department. Mr. Awang Dramat bin Haji Awang Matiasin, Senior Chief Assistant Director of Student Development Sector, Sabah Education Department. Our very special speakers and guests, our beloved teachers and students, and all the viewers out there. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Salam Sabah hebat. Say no to number 16, say yes to top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, Alhamdulillah, we meet again today in this distinguished event, namely Siri Forum Jelajah Pendidikan Kerjaya Murid, Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sabah 2021. For today's topic, we will have a very special speakers that will talk about scholarships and loans for overseas university based in Malaysia, such as from China, Australia, Singapore, and United Kingdom. Thus, it gives me a great pleasure to welcome our special moderator, Mr. Stanley Misun, an assistant officer from Tuaran Education Department, a master holder in Human Capital Management from University Malaysia Sabah, UMS, to proceed with the event.
Thank you, Suzy, for the wonderful introduction. Again, my name is Stanley Misun from Tuaran District Education Office. Today, we are going to witness another impactful program from Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sabah, which is Siri Forum Jelajah Pendidikan Kerjaya Murid, Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sabah 2021. And today we are going to know more. We are going to present to you 7 international panelists from our international colleges and also university. And the first panelist will be Jessica Hung, from Xiamen University, Malaysia. Basically, she is the executive for Students Recruitment Office. How are you today, Jessica?
Hi, good morning. Yes, I'm fine here.
Yeah, okay. It's our pleasure to hear your voice. And then our second panelist will be Audrey Ling from Swinburne University of Technology Malaysia campus. Basically, she is the executive and also education counselor. How are you today, Audrey?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, and our third panelist will be Mr. Wong Yok Yao from Singapore Institute of Management. Basically, he is the executive and Malaysia representative office. How are you today, Mr. Wong?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm fine.
Great. Okay. Next will be Zulkhairi Ahmad from Northumbria University, Newcastle, UK. How are you today?
Yeah, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing good.
Wow, that's good. And of course, together with us also today will be Cyril from Curtin University, Malaysia. How are you today? Cyril.
Hi, hello. Hi, today Cheryl is Stevenson here from.
I see. Okay, Stevenson Tan. Yeah. Basically, Mr. Stevenson is the Senior Regional Recruitment Officer. Thank you very much for being with us, Mr. Stevenson. And how are you today?
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm great today.
Okay, that's good to hear that. And our last panelist will be Mr. Daniel Loom from Heriot Watt University, Malaysia, and he is the executive from Education Consultant. How are you today, Mr. Daniel?
Hi, good morning, everyone. It's been great over here. Wishing everyone the same as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. So there you are, 7 panelists from 7 international universities and colleges. And without further ado, I would like to call upon the first panelist for today, which is Jessica Hung, to share with us what is basically your university or colleges offer to our Sabahan student here in Malaysia.
All right. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica. I'm from Salmon University, Malaysia. So, first of all, thank you for organizer having us today. And today, I would like to talk about our campus, Salmon University, Malaysia. We are the first Chinese university branch in Malaysia. So, I will share my PowerPoint slide first. Okay. Right. So, sorry. All right. Can you see my PowerPoint slide right now?
We are still waiting, actually, Jessica.
Oh. Sorry for the technical problem. Let me share again.
No problem. Get time.
Okay. So you can see right now?
Yeah, I can, Jessica.
All right, good. So, Salmon University Malaysia, we are the pioneer of Chinese University Overseas Campus, means that we are the first university branch campus from China. And we just established in Malaysia in 2016. Okay, so you can see from the slide here, this is the overview of our campus. Okay, our campus located at Sepang, Selangor. Okay, then you can see that our campus is quite pretty huge. So actually, a student needs that, like, we do offer, we have our student accommodation inside the campus. Okay, then we also have 2 blocks of the dining hall. Then we even have our on-campus clinic and on-campus mini market, so that students are quite convenient for them to buy their daily supplies and also food. Okay, then we also have plenty of facility inside the campus as well, like sport facility, indoor sport facility, and also outdoor sport facility. So at the middle block here is our library, and the 4 blocks here is for the degree students, some of the laboratories, and also the classroom for them. Okay, then we also have 1 block for our foundation student, and at the side here is actually is the research center for our PhD and master program student. But right now, still under construction. Okay? And nearby the campus, also we have this train station. Actually, is convenient for students who do not have their own transportation, so they can.
That's good.
Yeah, good. So usually our student, right, they can take our shuttle bus. So they can go to the train station, so they can go to airport and also Putrajaya or KLCC area. Because our campus, Sepang there, right, is actually very nearby the airport, like KIA, KII2, yeah. If you drive, it's just take roughly around 15 to 20 minutes drive duration, then can arrive our campus already. Okay. So moving forward, actually why a student can choose Salmon University Malaysia to study at here? Because 1, our academic qualifications are recognized both in Malaysia as well in China. Okay, and you can see the picture here. There are our first batch of graduate students. So currently they're already working, and any student, if you have any interested, if you want to go to China further study, or you want to look job in China, right? Then our academic qualification are recognized, and it's a global recognition degree program. And Xiamen University actually is one of the top university in China. So our certificate they can use to go overseas. Okay. And second, 80% of our academic staff, they are master and PhD holders. Okay, so one of the third academic staff, they are from XMU China, Xiamen University China, while the rest are recruited from Malaysia and also other countries. Okay, we have lecturers from Hong Kong, Taiwan, even Western country like US or Australia. Okay. Then, okay, this one, okay, there's quite a lot of student or parent asking us if my son or my kids cannot speak Chinese Mandarin or do not know how to read or write. Can they study at Xiamen University Malaysia? Yes, they can, because all the programs here are taught in English, except for traditional Chinese medicine course and Chinese study. Yeah. Good. So only these two programs are taught in Mandarin, then the others will taught in English. So like we do offer foundation and undergraduate. So later on, I will share with this information with you all as well.
Jessica, I just want to ask you. So that's why you told us that in terms of studying in your university, so the lecturer will be going to teach the students in English and Mandarin, right? So in terms of how about the percentage? How many percentage they are teaching in English and also in Mandarin? Maybe you can share with the viewer.
All right. So most of our program are taught in English. Like we have foundation program. Foundation in Science, Foundation in Arts, and except like these two degree program, traditional Chinese medicine will teach in Mandarin, as well Chinese study degree program. These two program only will teach in Mandarin. The other undergraduate program will teach in English, like full English like that. There's no Mandarin. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Thank you.
that's why in our campus, we also have our international student and also other races student study at Xiamen University Malaysia as well.
Okay.
Yes. So okay. So student population currently in our campus, we have more than 5,000 students, okay, including 60% are Malaysian students, 30% are from China, and 10% are international students from different countries. Yeah, so we have students like from Indonesia, Bangladesh, okay, we have Korean students, we have Japanese students. Yeah, so that's why just now I mentioned if you cannot speak Mandarin or you don't know how to read Mandarin, it's okay. Because here, yeah, we are using English. Yes.
That's good. Yeah.
All right. So this pictures is showing that from the left-hand side, there, of course, this picture taken before pandemic time. So you can see from left-hand side there is during our orientation time, our new intake. So previously, our president, he's giving speech to our new student and welcoming them to our campus, like that. Yeah. Okay. So the right-hand side there is some events that are organized by our own students, because most of our students, they stay inside the campus, our own accommodation. So they have plenty of times, to organize the events. Yeah, then they quite enjoy on it. Yes, then the good things about it, because you can see that we have different races, or we have international students, right? Then they can join
right?
Yeah, multiracial. So yeah, it's good for them to know more about each other culture. Yes. Yeah. So it's good for them lah. Then our student very active on organize the events. Okay. All right, moving forward, this one is about our entry requirement. Okay, because Xiamen University Malaysia, right, we do offer like foundation and degree program. Okay, so for foundation, every year we have these three intake: April, August, and December. Okay, then same goes to degree program. We have February, April, and September intake. Okay, so for foundation program, if you are SPM or O-level students, okay, entry requirement would be 2B3C. Okay, then definitely can join for our foundation program. Okay, for UEC student, 3Bs at least lah. Then for degree program, if you are STPM student, then minimum grade C in any 2 subjects. And for UEC student, 5Bs. Okay. All right, here's the program that we offer in Xiamen University, Malaysia. So as I mentioned just now, we do offer like program, foundation program, undergraduate program. So currently we do also offer master and PhD program. Okay, so for foundation, so for foundation, we have foundation in science, foundation in art and social science. Okay, then for undergraduate program, we have this program art and social science. Okay, but for the others degree program, they need to complete their degree in Xiamen University, Malaysia here. Okay. So moving forward, this one is the scholarship for students. So Xiamen University, Malaysia, we are quite generous of giving the scholarship for students. As you can see from here, if you are SPM or all-level student, right? So minimum you need to have 3 A's in your result. So grade A includes A+, A, and A-, right? So at least need to have 3 A's. So 3 A's, you can get 10% of scholarship. So the more A's that you have in your result, the more scholarship that we can give to you. Even students have 10 A-, right? Then we still can give you full scholarship, okay, for SPM and all-level student. So for UEC student, 1A, 5% for scholarship, and up to 7A, we can give 100%, right? Then for STPM and A-level student, 1A, we can give 25% scholarship, and up to 4A, 100% of scholarship, okay? And this scholarship no need interview one, so we will based on their result and straight give them this scholarship. Okay, So besides scholarship, we also have these study grants for our students. So if they have any sibling that currently study at Xiamen University in Malaysia, right, then they can get this 15% off. Or they are teachers' children, they can also get this 10% off. But bear in mind that actually applicants are only to apply either scholarship or the study grant. For example, if students are eligible to get scholarship and study grant at the same time, but they can only choose either one to deduct for their tuition fee. For example, I have a brother study at Xiamen University in Malaysia right now, so I can get this 15% off. And SPM result, I have 3 A's, so I only can choose one. So of course, I choose the highest one, 15% to deduct for my tuition fee. Yeah.
Exactly. That is actually clever, right?
Right. So besides that, we also have this Bumi Putra and Indian Community Grant. Okay. For this one, student can get 20% fee waiver. Okay. This one can add on top of the scholarship. Okay. So for example, I have 3 A's in the SPM. And I'm a Bumi Putra student. So in total, I can get 30% off for my tuition fee.
Oh.
Okay. So, yeah. Right. So I'll show you guys some of the picture of our campus. So this is our student hostel. So inside the hostel, it look like this.
Wow,
so,
very clean.
We already provide everything for students. And in the room also we attach with bathroom. So actually like twin sharing room, right? 2 students share for 1 bathroom. And okay, so the bathroom look like this, and also have the laundry area for student, and pantry area is common area for students as well. The main buildings. So this middle here is the library, our library. And the 4 blocks here is the undergraduate like classroom, and also some of the laboratories for the student. Multi-purpose hall. So this hall actually mainly also for our foundation student, their classroom, and some of our indoor sport facility. Okay. And library. Front view of the main gate. So currently, because of the pandemic, so we still not allowed outsider to come visit to our campus. So we hope that this pandemic will getting better, then we will open our campus to allow visitors to come inside to like have a visit lah. We'll bring them to a campus tour. Yes, so you can view from the you can see here we also have the lake and also bridge lah. The design really follow the China campus one lah.
I see. So it's the same with campus in China?
Yes, like roughly same the design. So you can see the building structure is
very nice. Yeah.
Yes. So it's from bird eye view, student hostel and canteen. So you can actually student, if they stay inside our hostel here, right, it's very convenient for them also. This one is our dining hall. So student usually they can walk distance, right? Few minutes they can go to our canteen, buy food, eat like that. Okay, 3-story canteen. Inside there look like this. So for outdoor sport facility, okay, all the sport facility here is free of charge for students. They no need to pay any fees. Okay, so they can use our sport facility anytime lah. So during nighttime, our students also they can play sports. Okay, we also have swimming pool. Okay, Olympics standard size swimming pool for students. And gym room we have 2. And indoor sports center, so they can play badminton or basketball. Our library. Okay, some of the laboratories. And we provide free shuttle bus service as well. Prayer room for Muslim students, counseling center, and on-campus clinic. We also have this on-campus mini market and printing service. So this one is for student activities. So we have more than 50 student club and societies. So they can join us once they enroll in University Malaysia. And these are some pictures that our students, when they join the competition or participants in any events. Yeah, so they're quite active on join, and of course this one before pandemic, yeah, they're very active to organize the competition, yeah, and some of the campaign. All right, that's all from me.
Wow, thank you very much, Jessica, for the. Oh my God, it's very hard for
to express through words, because the university is spectacular and the campus is very hard for me to explain through words. But by looking at the university, Suzy, it's very nice, and then we fully recommend our students to study over there.
Yes.
And I'm very interested in the concept whereby the university teaching our human capital not only pure Mandarin, but also in English. So that is actually a very good strategy to approach our human capital, not only here in Sabah, but also throughout the Malaysia. Thank you very much, Jessica.
Thank you.
Okay, so now let us zoom into the video about this university. Check it out.
Wow, there you are.
University Malaysia. Thank you very much, Jessica Wong, for the
Thank you, sir,
lovely introduction and sharing that, of course, will inspire our human capital student here in Sabah. Thank you very much again to Xianmen University Malaysia. Okay, from Xianmen University Malaysia, we are moving to another university. And now we will be together with Swinburne University of Technology Malaysia campus, and together with us is Audrey Ling, the executive, and of course the education counselor. So Audrey, maybe you can just share with us especially to our viewers, our students who just finished their SPM, what basically you can offer to our students here in Sabah?
Hi, good morning. Thanks, Stanley, and good morning to officers from the Education Department, teachers and students. It's a great pleasure to be here today, and thank you for the opportunity for me to present key information about Swinburne University, as well as the programs that we offer, and also scholarship. So without further delay, allow me to just share my screen. All right. So my name is Audrey, and I am the Education Counseling Executive from Swinburne University. So I believe that some of you may already heard or may already know that Swinburne University of Technology Sarawak campus is an international branch campus university of Swinburne, Australia, which was founded in the year 1908. And which means that we have been in Australia for over 100 years. And meanwhile, our branch campus in Kuching, Sarawak was established in the year 2000 through the partnership between the Sarawak state government as well as Swinburne, Australia. So our Sarawak campus is located in the capital city of Sarawak, which is Kuching. And Kuching, for me personally, it is very similar to Kota Kinabalu. Kuching offers students a very affordable, conducive and safe living environment. And Kuching is also known as one of the most friendliest city, all right? Meanwhile, Melbourne is recognized as one of the most livable cities in the world. Therefore, our students will get to enjoy the best of both worlds. So Swinburne University is a well-ranked university. We are currently sitting at top 1.5% among world's top university. And one of our main key focus in the university is in producing future-ready graduates. So that is why it explains that in Swinburne, we do not just focus on the discipline depth of a program, but rather we focus in building professional skill sets such as collaboration skills, communication skills, problem-solving skills, and most importantly, digital literacy, because these are skill sets that are very much needed and very crucial for the workforce of the 21st century. So this also explains why every year, more than 93% of our graduates are hired within the first 6 months of graduation, and they are hired by the top global companies. And we are also very pleased to share that Swinburne is recognized as the top 10 university in Malaysia by JobStreet. So for students out there, if you have not heard of JobStreet, JobStreet is basically one of the largest online job search portal in Asia. So this recognition is actually gained through strong industry collaboration and also graduate employability review. So this actually means that when our student graduate and when you submit your resume into JobStreet, as a Swinburne graduate, your resume will be on the top 10 list, number one. And number two is that during an interview, if you are a Swin grad and if I'm an ABC University graduate, this would also mean that companies would prefer to hire a Swinburne graduate. All right. So with that being said, a Swinburne degree does not only limit you to being in Malaysia, but it takes you anywhere in the world. And these are just among some of the companies that our graduates are currently working in. So if we are looking at Asia, our graduates are currently working for companies such as Ernst & Young. Ernst & Young is one of the largest accounting firm in Asia. They're also working for companies like Google, Microsoft, Deloitte, Shell, and many, many more. All right. So what we offer students here would be from the field of foundation. After completion of SPM, you can join us for foundation or diploma. You can proceed into our bachelor's degree, as well as postgraduate studies and all the way to PhD. And your option would be in the areas of business, design and arts, engineering, science, as well as computing. All right. So the most important section would be on financial aid and scholarship. So in Swinburne, basically every student who joins Swinburne will definitely be getting some sort of scholarship or bursary, all right? But the first one is that let us look into the academic scholarship first. So the academic scholarship will be looking into your SPM actual result, okay? And the eligibility will be from a minimum 3 A's to 8 A+, whereby you will enjoy a scholarship between 3,000 ringgit to 12,000 ringgit. For STPM and A-level student, the minimum requirement would be to obtain at least 2 B's to 4 A's, all right? And you will be enjoying from minimum 5,000 ringgit to first year fee waiver. So first year fee waiver, that means the first year's tuition fee is totally waived, so you do not need to pay for the first year tuition fee, all right? For UEC students, minimum requirement would be 1 A's to maximum 7 A's, and you will be getting a scholarship from a range of 6,000 ringgit to a full waiver for the first year tuition fee as well. So that means if you obtain or achieve 7 A's in your UEC, that means the first year fees is actually free, all right? So apart from academic scholarship, okay, we award students with a progression scholarship as well. So that means for students who join Swinburne with the eligibility to gain an academic scholarship, when you complete your first year study, and as you progress into your second year, you will be enjoying another 15% off your first year. You'll be enjoying another 15% off. It's either your second year degree tuition fee, or for foundation to diploma student who are progressing into degree, you will be enjoying your first year degrees fee. However, you will need to maintain or achieve a CGPA of 3.85, all right? So for students who are not eligible for academic scholarship, don't worry. As long as you meet the minimum entry requirement to join Swinburne's program, you will be enjoying the Swinburne entrance grant of either 2,000 ringgit for foundation or diploma, or 3,000 ringgit for degree. If you are an STPM student and you join degree, you will get 3,000 ringgit. Or if you are a UEC applicant, okay, then you will be enjoying a total amount of 4,000 ringgit. All right. So moving forward, we also offer diploma entrance bursary. This is for students who complete their SPM and join us for diploma. There is no minimum requirement. The only requirement is that as long as you obtain a minimum 3 credit in your SPM and you are eligible to join our diploma program, then you will enjoy the 15% off the total tuition fee, all right? And aside to that, for students who complete our diploma progressing into our degree, you will enjoy another 15% discount when you enter your first year degree, okay? And we also offer scholarship based on selected program, and this selected program is under the Emerging Technology Scholarship. So for Emerging Technology, this is for students who are joining us for our Chemical Engineering program, our Computing program, our Bachelor of Science, our Multimedia Design program, as well as our Media and Communication program. So you will automatically enjoy a discount of 15%, all right? So aside to academic or program-related scholarship, we award students with our youth scholarship as well. And the youth scholarships eligibility would be depending on how active you are during your secondary school. So if you, during your Form 4 or your Form 5, if you have participated in any competition to represent the school or the state, or you are active in certain clubs, all right, or you hold certain position in certain clubs, for example, if you are the president of the mathematics clubs or the basketball club, then you will be able to enjoy a bursary up to 5,000 ringgit off the first year tuition fee, okay? And of course, students, if you already have brothers or sisters in Swinburne, okay, there is also a sibling discount option, whereby the deduction will be 10% off from your first year tuition fee. And finally, on scholarship and bursary, we also award students whose parents are a school staff. So your students, your parents can be school teachers, or it can be the administrative staff in a school, okay? Then there will be a 10% off the first year tuition fee as well. So these are the scholarship. For financial aid, okay, in Swinburne, we assist students with PTPTN study loan application. We assist with EPF withdrawal. And of course, Swinburne has a strong network of industry who offers external scholarship to students who are eligible. And every year when there's actually an opening for this external scholarship, out there, if you have already completed your SPM, or if you have completed your STPM, UEC, or A level, okay, just the heads up that our intake is currently in progress, okay, and you can apply now for our April intake, August intake, September intake, as well as October intake. All right, so that would be all. Get in touch with us if you have further questions, right? And I think I will end this presentation with a video sharing. So, Mr. Stanley, I believe that the video will be shared from your end.
Yes, soon.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Audrey Ling from Swinburne University of Technology Malaysia campus.
For the wonderful sharing to all of us, especially to our human capital here in Sabah. And again, we have just witnessed another university, international university from Swinburne University of Technology Malaysia, with the wonderful campuses. And of course, our students here in Sabah will take this opportunity to further their study to Swinburne University of Technology Malaysia campus. Thank you again. Thank you very much again to Audrey. And next, I would like to call upon our third university from Singapore Institute of Management, Mr. Wong Yok Yao, the Executive Malaysia Representative Office. Again, how are you today, Mr. Wong?
Good morning, Mr. Stanley. Good morning, Cik Suzy. Today, I'm going to present about our institute in Singapore and also the loans and scholarship offerings that students can actually get.
That's good. So we will give you this platform to share with us.
Sure. So let me share my screen. All right, so to start off, I'm just going to have a brief introduction about my institution in Singapore. So we are basically an institute based in Singapore where your students from Malaysia or even from overseas will be studying in Singapore. Okay, so just a brief introduction. We have two main entities. One is SIM SIM Global, where the institution will provide the degree programs, the diploma programs, and the foundation programs to students and also international students. We have another entity that is under SIM Professional Development, that we provide trainings to the companies based in Singapore and also overseas. So these two actually work hand in hand, where we, from the professional development side, we gain experience from the current situation in the industry, and we actually provide the knowledge and also the to equip our students with all the skills relevant to the industry right now, so that they are prepared to actually get the jobs in Singapore and also overseas. Okay, so even for SIM, we actually founded in 1964, which is 1 year before Singapore was born, or was declared their own Singapore state or in the country. So we are actually a very long education that is already exists in Singapore, right? So the degree programs that we offer from SIM, basically from partner university from United States, United Kingdom, Australia, and also France. So for example, if students studying with us, the degree programs or the certificate, they're actually getting from our university partners from overseas. So without having to go over to United States or to United Kingdom and etc., you can do everything or complete everything in Singapore, which at a relatively lower cost compared to studying overseas. So some of the statistics of our institution. So basically we have students from 40 over countries, and at the moment we have 17,000 students, including the local Singaporean students. So international students number, we have 3,500 international students at the moment. Okay, and because we have so many students in our campus, we have 70 over student clubs for students to join, so that they can actually find their own interests, culture, and also to actually learn more from different countries when they have their own interest clubs. Okay, so I'm going to start off with study loans and scholarship. What is it about? Okay, so in order for you to study in Singapore, there is public universities in Singapore and also private institutions like us, SIM. So for international offerings, normally students from Malaysia will generally get scholarship, or either to apply study loan from Malaysia or from other organization. So study loan means that you're actually borrowing money or lending money from organization. For example, in Malaysia will be PTPDN, Jadi, and others, to actually study maybe in Malaysia and also overseas. So in return, once you finish, you'll be actually paying back with interest. Okay, more on that later on. And the other offerings will be scholarship. This will depend on the university or certain organizations that Ms. Audrey Ling actually explained, that actually offers scholarship to study at a particular university, and then later on you'll be working for that company or even that university. Okay, so types of study loan that is available for even local and also international studies. For example, PTPDN is basically only for local studies. All right, if let's say you're talking about the international loans, that will be offered by Jadi, okay, that is based in Malaysia, but you can actually approach them to get loans to study overseas. And the other one would be, for example, Maybank and also OCBC, where they provide study loans from the bank, and then you can actually study overseas with terms and conditions. So other than that, of course, we have Affin Bank, where it's also providing study loan, but it's only based locally based institutions that is in Malaysia. And the other one will be your parents' money, or parents' loan, or parents' KWSP, where you borrow money from your parents to study. Engineering company where they provide the scholarship to you, and you need to work for them like a certain amount of years. So these are also based on application, where if you're studying in Malaysia, you need to have at least like STPM level or even A levels or even other qualification like diploma in order for you to apply with all these university degrees scholarship. So going back to the slide, basically university scholarship is offered by the university. We have a partnership with organization. Academic scholarship is almost the same. And the other one would be sports scholarship, where certain university, they are looking at their sport achievements and provide you the scholarship based on that. So you might be a state player, you might be a national player, you are entitled for scholarship, but it depends on the university that you're applying for, the amount of scholarship that you can get, or what sort of terms and conditions that you might be able to, you need to fulfill in order for you to get that, okay? The next would be organization scholarship. Like for example, in Malaysia, there will be like Shell that provides scholarship, and even like Saim Dhabi, right? These are the organizational scholarship that is available in Malaysia. So they have their own terms and conditions. If let's say you want to study overseas, what is the bond like? What sort of like commitment that you need to provide to the organization later on after you complete your studies, okay? So for all this information, you're supposed to actually reach out to the respective organization or even university to learn more and to understand the terms and conditions, okay? So talking about Singapore, as I mentioned, we have the public universities and also the private institution. So the scholarship from the public university, basically from ASEAN scholarship, where they cover fully on your tuition fee, and also sometimes they will also cover your accommodation and also other living costs. But this will be based on the program that you're applying for, and also the terms and conditions of the scholarship. So normally ASEAN scholarship is based on after you finish your SPM, you apply for like an A levels in Singapore, or you apply for a poly diploma in Singapore. That would be the scholarship. So in terms of scholarship, you're not required to pay back. It's just that you're required to bond with a company or with an institution to work for them for a certain amount of years. Okay. So next will be the Asian Nursing Scholarship, where actually a lot of Malaysian students actually taking this program. In order for you to qualify for this, you're basically during your Form 5, there is like a interview stage and eligibility stage that you need to go through, where you submit your results from trial and also school results to get like a first evaluation. So let's say you're qualified, and then you'll be moving on to the next stage and further than that. So during your application, there will be like a briefing, how to actually go through this program, and then what is the terms and conditions for this nursing program. So what this means that when you actually offered for this, you'll be studying in Singapore, like, and also your studies and everything else, even you will also get living allowance to study nursing program with poly diploma nursing program in Singapore. And then after you finish your diploma, you will be attached with the hospitals and also medical centers that has this bond with the ANS program, where you straight away work with them. So this will be like a continuous bond once you finish this program with them, and then you straight work with them in terms of the fulfilling all those scholarship terms, okay? So you also heard about tuition grant. So basically in Singapore context, tuition grant is basically like a proportionate rebate into your tuition fee. So for example, if you're studying in probably a public university, and then the fees will be like roughly around like 50,000 a year, 50,000 Sing dollars a year. A proportionate tuition grant will be granted to you roughly around like maybe 30% or 20% depending on that year. Okay, so meaning instead of 50,000 paying for that year, you're only paying another 30,000 or even just only another 20,000. Okay, so that is tuition grant. So the tuition grant bond, there is also a bond where you actually require to work with a company based in Singapore. Okay, so talking about all these bonds, right? It's also, there's pros and cons for bonds. If let's say you're worried that you're unable to get a job after you graduate, this bond basically secure you to actually get to work in Singapore after you graduate. However, you might not have the bargaining power in terms of negotiating your pay, or even how to say, transferring companies, because if you bond with a company, normally it will take you roughly 3 years or even 5 years to complete that service. So Moving on from what I'm talking about, bond, for us SIM, the private institution in Singapore, we actually offer diploma scholarship and also degree scholarship. Okay. However, we don't have bond attached to the scholarship. So in order for you to qualify, you basically need to have a very good grades in your high school and also maybe A-levels or STPM, then you'll be able to apply for our diploma scholarship. So for degree scholarship, however, you need to have a qualification prior that, meaning you have a diploma, you have like a A-levels or STPM, then you can also apply for the degree scholarship. So as I mentioned before, for us SIMGE, our scholarship, we don't have any bond, meaning once you complete the program, you can choose whichever company that you want to work for, and we wouldn't tie you to actually work with us in SIM. Okay, so that is actually a benefit, because for our students, some of them, they're actually able to negotiate higher pay, and some of them, they are probably using their first few years of their work to actually explore which companies that might be suitable for them. So this gives them the flexibility to actually explore their career after they graduate. Okay. So in terms of like getting a scholarship, okay, so I would like to remind students that are tuning in, scholarship is not for everyone. Okay, it's basically limited. But of course, you need to know where to find it and then whether you're actually eligible for it or not. So for example, what I'm asking here is who deserves this? So imagine yourself whether you're eligible or not in terms of like grades. So for example, some university, they are looking at academic grades in order for them to provide you the scholarship. So if you haven't, if you don't have the appropriate grades, then you might not offer the scholarship. So you need to realize yourself in terms of like whether you're capable of getting the grades that they want in order for you to prepare for or even to get this scholarship. Okay, so next would be how to prepare for it. So basically, if you're talking about academic scholarship, then you'll be looking at your grades. So you need to study well, you need to get good grades. Other than that, it might actually look at your extracurricular in your school. So for example, if you participate in any competition, represent the school in any debate or any sort of like challenge, then these might be considered into your application, where during your high school years, Form 4, Form 5, Form 3, you need to prepare yourself. So join as much clubs as in school, participate in a lot of competition. This will actually help in terms of like scholarship application. So in terms of where to obtain, it will depend on which university or which country that you're applying for tertiary study, to study overseas or even locally, because the scholarship that is offered is different from each university. Okay, so you need to first decide where or what you want to study and to look at which university that you're going for and to start from there. So the last question will be when to start. So basically, if you really want to get scholarship, imagine, okay, whole Malaysian population of SPF students and also maybe STPM students, they are also looking for scholarship. So how you actually stand out from the others? So you need to start early to prepare. So in order for you to actually get this scholarship, you need to have a very early starting point to prepare everything from your portfolio, your school results, and up to your curricular achievements. Then you have a higher chance to actually apply for the different scholarship from university and organizations. Okay, so I would advise you that this is not an easy task. Okay, you shouldn't give up. Even though you didn't get this first scholarship, you might be able to get the next scholarship because you need to go through different stages. Okay, so other than scholarship, you also can leverage on different competition and challenges that you might be able to get certain prize money to maybe fund your some of the tuition fee or even your living costs. So for example, right now SIMG actually having this BU challenge, okay, build your own university challenge. It's open up to students from Malaysia aged from 16 up to 19. Okay, so this BU challenge, we want students to actually come up with an idea in terms of their ideal university, where they can actually imagine which sort of environment, what sort of programs the university will be teaching that is ideal for them to study at. So it can be in different countries, it can be different clubs that you would like to have in a university. So we want students to express themselves what they want to see in a university. So feel free to actually go through our website. You can just Google SIMGE BU challenge or even WhatsApp me, okay, to get more information about this challenge. Our closing date for registration, it was 3rd of April, but we extended till 18th of April for more students to join in. Okay. Apart from this challenge, we actually have workshops and students to actually learn about how to come up with different ideas and also to meet up with different friends across Malaysia. Because we understand that right now, because of the pandemic, students are very difficult to meet up physically. So we're having this event to actually help students to meet up with different students across Malaysia, and also some teachers that will be attending as well. So hopefully you will be taking this opportunity to join us with this event, and we will brief you further in terms of the requirements and others. Okay, so let me just share a short video about this challenge so that you can have a gauge on what is the requirement. Just hold on.
Okay, thank you, Singapore Institute of Management, represented by Mr. Wong Yok Yao. Next, I would like to call upon Ms. Mastura Basri from Talis University to share with us the courses offered from this university, the scholarship, and of course, anything related with your university that will trigger our students want to further their study to Talis University. Mastura?
Thank you for the introduction. Hi everyone, I'll just be sharing my screen just for a moment. Just give me a moment. Alright, so hello and good morning everyone. Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator, for the introduction. And thank you to Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sabah for this invitation. We're very honored. So my name is Mastura Basri, and representing TALIS, I would be very glad to just explain a bit more about TALIS scholarship and bursaries, as well as the external financial assistance provided to students. So before we go into detail, I will be very happy to just share the field of studies that is offered at TALIS. So we have this few field of studies that is currently being offered to TALIS College and TALIS University students. So ranging from the health sciences program up to the humanities and also the arts program that is offered to students. So this particular field of studies is available for the pre-university, foundation, diploma, degree, and postgraduate program. So for pre-university and foundation and the diploma program, it will be part to TALIS College, and the undergraduate to postgraduate level will be at TALIS University. So I think most of our students here, especially those from SPM, they are not very sure of their pathway. So we have worked on this pathway for students to just see what can they do next. So like students from SPM or IGCSE, they have to first start with a foundation or a PU for 1 to 1.5 years before they could proceed with their undergraduate studies. So then only they can actually, maybe they wanted to start working, or it would be better if let's say they wanted to pursue their postgraduate studies. So same is for students from SPM or IGCSE where they wanted to go for diploma. So for diploma, they will spend for roughly around 2.5 years before pursuing their degree. And then if let's say students are interested to go for STPM or UEC, they may do so. and then upon the completion of STPM, UEC, or matriculation, they could actually proceed with their degree program. So this is basically the pathway that students are seeing. But again, the total duration of study will be depending on program. So like if let's say we're talking about medicine program, it will be a bit longer compared to those studies in humanities like law or business or communication. And next, maybe students wanted to just know when can they join tailors. So we have this available intake. So currently we are recruiting for the April intake, which will commence on 12th of April. And then we have June and also August semester for this 2021 intake. All right, so this is the interesting part. We will just go to browse through about tailors scholarship and bursaries, the one that is currently offered by tailors. So in short, we actually have these few scholarships that is being offered to students. So students are encouraged to apply, provided they meet the requirement. So the first one, we have the first four here. We have this Taylor's College Merit Scholarship, Taylor's Talent Scholarship, and Taylor's College Sports Scholarship. So these scholarships comes with either full tuition fee waiver or 70% or 50%. So the quantum is depending on student performance during interview. So for this four scholarship, 1, 2, 3, 4, students are required to attend an interview session with our panelists. From there, student performance are going to be assessed. We will go through in detail from this table. So for the merit scholarship, it is purely assessing student academic requirement, and students are required to go through an assessment. We call it online behavioral assessment, which is much more similar to Harrison assessment, which is, I would say, more to personality or behavioral tasks. And then for talent scholarship, it's only applicable for students who have a specific talent, in which maybe they have represented the school, the state, or the country at a particular competition. So for talent scholarship, normally the kind of talent that we are looking is maybe art speaking, debating, or maybe students have some considered for application. Community scholarship, the requirement would be a student will need to show a proof that their household income is actually less than 6,000. So from there, students are going to get interviewed with our panelists. And like I mentioned just now, after the interview, students will know the outcome, whether they get a full scholarship, or 50% waiver, or 70% waiver. So this program, this scholarship is applicable for both Taylor's College, in which I mentioned for SPM and IGCSE student, or Taylor's University for students who are coming from A-level, or they're coming from Foundation, STPM, and UEC. All right. So we also have, we actually have two different, I would say, financial assistance provided to students. One is called a scholarship, one is called bursary. So this bursary here, we have two. One we call it Taylor's Distinction Award, and another one is Taylor's Excellence Award. So this one is, the criteria is that it's purely assessing on student academic results. So if let's say, for Excellence Award here, there are a few quantum. So let's say the student coming from SPM, and let's just assume student plan to join A-level, and student have 9 A's altogether. So the total deduction that students are going to get with 9 A's, there will be 15,000 deduction from the whole from the total tuition fees. And we accept forecast, trial, and actual results for students to apply as well. And then the terms and conditions for our scholarship is that all scholarship given only for the enrolled study level. So we need to say a student from SPM, they wanted to join the foundation program, they apply and they manage to get awarded with that, maybe we're talking about Taylor's Merit Scholarship. So student managed to get awarded with Taylor's Merit Scholarship. So the scholarship is only applicable at that point of study for foundation only. And if let's say student wanted to apply for degree later, they will have to reapply with the foundation results. Okay, so this will be the summary of the scholarship provided by Taylor's. So we have full scholarship, we call it Merit, Talent, Sports, and Community Scholarship. The rest are like Excellence Award and Taylor's Distinction Award. So each intake, we will still be offering scholarship to students. So the timeline will follow the intake timeline accordingly. All right, so next we will move on to the external scholarship and financial assistance provided by other, I would say, external sponsoring bodies. So we have worked on this. So these are the list of companies or entities that we have been working with So these are the sponsors who are currently actively sending their sponsored student to tailors. So the first one, we will have the government agencies here, JPA, MARA, and Yayasan Daya Dewi. We also have the JLCs, Petronas, and we have the banking institution whom we are closely working with. We have Bank Negara, OCBC, Hong Leong Foundation, PIDM, and Yayasan Bank Rakyat. So we'll go through this one by one. So this one, this is actually a government scholarship under its agencies called Jabatan Perkhidmatan Awam, JPA in short. So this scholarship or sponsorship is called Program Khas Lepasan SPM Dalam Negara. So as the name says, it's actually for SPM students. So SPM students I hope that all Sabah students are able to get 9A+ so that they could apply for this scholarship. Yes, it is actually for students who obtain 9A+ in their SPM. So students are going to be offered to continue their study at local Malaysian universities before pursuing their undergraduate studies locally. So if, let's say, students are getting 9A+, they are given the option to choose any I would say pre-university, any colleges or universities to offer pre-university program like tailors, so they can just start pursuing their pre-U first, foundation at A-level before pursuing a degree program. So this scholarship is packaged together with a bachelor's degree sponsorship. So it is applicable for all programs except for education, aviation, nursing, professional program and training program. So next, we also have a Petronas sponsored student on campus. So yearly, Petronas will just place their student at tailors for American degree transfer program as well as the South Australia Certificate of Education. So this Petronas student, they will spend 1 year in tailors before they actually transfer to either Australia or United States. So currently, like JPA as well, so currently the application is still closed. We were hoping, we were informed that the application will start to open again when SPM result is released in June. So for Petronas, the minimum requirement is 8A-. So if, let's say, I would say maybe you could just depend on your trial results. So from there, you can just work on which scholarship that you think you wanted to move further on this. So Petronas scholarship here, the package is actually for preparatory program locally, undergraduate program in overseas. So students interested in accounting, actual science, applied chemistry, computer science, economics, engineering, law, psychology, sociology, mathematics, and statistics, you are welcome to apply for this once your SPM results is released. So you may start your preparatory program at tailors, and we can't wait to see you soon. The next one, we have the Bank Negara scholarship. So under the KEJM scholarship, only candidates who manage to obtain 8 A's, A and A+ only are eligible to apply for this scholarship. So there will be a series of interviews in which the scholarship is awarded to eligible students to pursue pre-university program at the bank's approved pre-university colleges, including Taylor's College. So normally, Bank Negara's sponsored students, they will be pursuing their A-level before they transfer to UK to complete their undergraduate studies. And next one, so for Bumi Putra students, this is a good news for you guys. Yayasan is offering scholarship for university of scholarship. So for in SPM are encouraged to apply for this scholarship. So application is open now until 30th of April, so do not wait, submit your application soonest. And if, let's say, you have any questions pertaining to this scholarship, we have actually logged a session with the program manager, Ms. Sharifah Mariam, on 17th of April. So students, if, let's say, you wanted to join the session, it's actually hosted by tailors. So if, let's say, you wanted to join the session, you can feel free to just scan the QR code, and then we can communicate from that. So the event will be conducted virtually. So Sabah student, you can just join from Sabah. You don't have to come over to tailors. You can just join virtually. The links will be provided to you once you have registered. So I hope everyone have managed to scan the QR code here, so that you could just proceed. The next one, also good news for Bumi Putra students. So Mara is offering 2 types of scholarship. One, we call it Mara Young Talent Program for pre-university, and for Mara Tertiary Education Program, TESP, for degree students. So Bumi Putra students who completed SPM with 6 A's to Ujian in Bahasa Melayu and Lulus in Sejarah are encouraged to apply for this Mara Young Talent program. So if let's say we have adik-adik here who have completed their pre-U or matriculation or foundation, you are encouraged to apply for Mara Tertiary Education program for degree later. So the application is currently closed. So just I would say just try to look out for the information when it starts to be there. All right. Next one. Okay. I would say the next few slides that I'm going to share later is actually applicable for diploma and degree students. So for this one, under is Pembiayaan Pendidikan Murid (PPBU), Yayasan Bank Rakyat is offering a loan to students in which they call it a convertible loan, in which the repayment will be depending on student results. So it is open to poor and underprivileged Malaysians, regardless of race and religion and ethnicity, to pursue diploma, degree, and postgraduate level. So it is qualified to a full-time study at local or private higher education. So we have put up the deadline here. So for diploma, it's actually from May to June, and for degree, it's from August to September. Right? So it is open to all programs except for medical and aviation. All right, so we will, okay, good news as well. We have also invited Ms. Yusrina Izani from the Education Sponsorship Department of Yayasan Bank Rakyat to join us as we engage in detail to just understand further about this Pembiayaan Pendidikan Murid. So again, feel free to scan the QR code here and we will send you the link to join the session. So it's free, no charge is going to be, you don't have to pay anything at all. And it's fully online. You don't have to be on campus to do it. You can just do it from your home. All right. And then we have this Hong Leong Foundation. So at TALIS, the scholars are actually allowed to go for every program, including medicine. So there's no limit. You can go for any program for this Hong Leong Foundation. It is offered to Malaysian students who obtain CGPA of 3.50 in STPM, matriculation, A-level, foundation, diploma, and degree. As well as this scholarship is actually offered to students who wanted to pursue diploma or undergraduate program only. It is regardless of any program. So it is currently open now from 1st April until 30th May. So do not wait. We have provided you the link here. So just try to Google it up and then just try to understand what are the terms and conditions and just prepare the documents. All right. All right. So here we come to the PIDM scholarship. This is actually an undergraduate scholarship offered to students who have completed STPM, matriculation, A-level, foundation, diploma, and degree with CGPA of 3.50. Just bear in mind that the scholarship seats are limited. It is up to 20 successful applicants only. So you better start applying now because it is open now until 3rd May 2021. So the courses that is only that will only be sponsored are the courses that are related to PIDM businesses, finance, accounting, something like that. All right. Finally, we have come to the end. So this is the OCBC Bank Scholarship. It's called Public Scholarship, offered to Malaysian students who obtain 7 A's in SPM, 5 A's in UEC, or CGPA of 3.50 in matriculation and foundation, 2 A's in SPM or A-level, to pursue diploma and degree program. So the good thing about OCBC scholarship is that scholars are given the priority internship opportunities to gain hands-on experience. So meaning to say, if you manage to secure this scholarship, you are expected to do your internship with OCBC Bank. So again, the courses offered is actually the courses that meets the bank's needs and requirements. I guess that is all for today. If let's say the students say any questions, feel free to get in touch. My mobile number is there, my email address is there. We are more than happy to assist you further. If you have anything to ask about the scholarships, maybe about programming playlist, feel free to join us. Feel free to just contact me, and we are excited to welcome you on board. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Masura Basri from TALIS University. And now we are moving to the next university. I would like to call upon Mr. Zul Khairil Ahmad from Northern Bria University, Newcastle, UK, to share about your university and of course the aids given to our students who like to further their study in your university.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. Thank you so much, Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sabah. Thank you so much, the organizer. Let me share my slide first.
Yes, please.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Zul. I'm from Northumbria University, Newcastle, based in Kuala Lumpur. So today I'm going to present to you about scholarship, a little bit about Northumbria University. So this is the view of Northumbria University. This is the view of our library as well as Student Central. What a beautiful view, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so where is Northumbria University? Northumbria University located in Newcastle upon Tyne. It's northeast England. Okay, so we are not too far from London. But again, Northumbria University, we are a city campus. Everything is convenient. Everything is nearby. Like the largest shopping center in Europe, which is Primark, just across the road. Okay. Okay, Northumbria University. As of now, we have around 30,000 students. Quite a big population. Where I would say half. Or 70% is our undergraduate students, and every year we have around 200 Malaysians who will go to Northumbria University. So Northumbria University, we have a few campuses. The main campuses will be in Newcastle, UK. We also have a business campus which is in London, as well as Amsterdam campus, and soon we will have a Qatar campus, and I hope we'll have a Malaysia campus as well. And also, this is our regional office. Like me, I based in Kuala Lumpur. We have 5 regional offices around the world. We have Kuala Lumpur. We are one of the pioneers. We start from 1996, based in Mid Valley, Kuala Lumpur. We also have China office. We have Thailand office to cover Thailand as well as Indonesia. We have India office and Nigeria office. So Northumbria University, we are one of the best university. We are ranked number 48 out of 120 university in the UK. So I would say, if let's say you join Northumbria University, it's like you join a good university in the UK. The latest ranking for Northumbria University, we are ranked number 80 for the young university. This is based in 2020, and I hope we will reach 50 for 2021. This is according to student experience. This is what I like to share about to all Sabahan students. Northumbria University, if let's say student graduate, more based on my experience, based on after student graduate, right? Most of them say that I really like their facilities, and if they say if can, I would like to continue again my studies in Northumbria University. This is a good feedback that we receive from our alumni. So if let's say you join Northumbria University, it will be like your second home. You don't have to worry. A lot of Malaysian students there, and then the people they are not racist. They are very, very good. We have like our international office. We have a carrier service to assist you in Northumbria University. Let's say you miss Malaysian food. Chinatown, just 7 minutes from university. A lot of Malaysian. Also have a lot of our industry connection. Nike, IBM, Adidas is one of our key partners. Let's say after you graduate from Northumbria University, our career service department will assist you on a mock interview, will prepare you for the job interviews later. And not only that, most of our courses, like me, my role in Northumbria University is partnership and recruitment. The partnership is, let's say, after you graduate, let's say you study quantity survey, our courses are accredited by Lembaga Juru Ukur Malaysia, which means after you graduate from UK, you can work as qualified quantity surveyors in Malaysia. We also, like our business courses is AACSB, which is the highest accreditation for business. Our accounting is ACCA. Our architecture is RIBA accredited, like for part 1 and part 2 as well. So you don't have to worry. I'm here to assist you if let's say after you graduate and let's say your courses are not accredited, I'm willing to talk to the professional accreditation body. We have a lot of parents always worry, where my kids going to stay after, if let's say they go to UK, it's a new country, new environment. No worries, we have 7,000 rooms available for international students. This is the view of our accommodation. And I'm going to share with you the price of accommodation. You're going to be shocked with the accommodation price after this. So most of our international students, most of Malaysian students who go to Northumbria University, if let's say they are going by individual, they will go with university accommodation. And if let's say they're going in a group, in a big for master's program or other related program, then we'll be giving you 20% discount to all Northumbria University. And if let's say you are doing very well, I believe that students in Sabah, I receive a lot of application from Sabah. I was so shocked to see the result, a lot of A's. And if let's say you're doing very, very well, we might consider you to give you more scholarship, okay? So what are the other scholarship? Parents keep thinking that studying overseas will be very, very expensive. So I'm going to share with you about the other opportunities of scholarship and bursary, as well as the costing in the UK. So this is the first. If let's say you completed your degree, or you are working adult, and then you want to continue your masters in the UK. So one of the scholarship is a Chevening scholarship in the UK. Is awarded to countries around the world. Everything is fully funded, including your living costs and fees. Okay. So the second one will be Commonwealth Master Scholarship in the UK. As I believe we are all aware that Malaysia is one of our Commonwealth country. So we Commonwealth Master Scholarship will fund you your master's program, regardless it's 1 year, 1.5 years, or 2 years program. Maybank. Okay, last year we received 3 applications who were fully funded by Maybank. The amount of scholarship will be 9,000 per annum. Definitely your parents or your sponsors need to top up a bit for your living costs as well as for your tuition fees. So as of now, there will be 2,000 Maybank scholars. So if let's say you are doing very, very well during your SPM, during your year 12, you can log into Maybank website to apply for their Maybank Foundation scholarship. As well as Bank Negara Malaysia, this is like a continuous one from I think since 1990 plus. So Bank Negara Malaysia will be giving a lot of scholarship to very good students. So definitely you have to score a lot of A's, I would say, in your high school as well as your year 12 program. And then the scholarship will cover your tuition fees, your accommodation, and then your monthly allowance. Same as PNB. PNB Pemodalan Nasional Berhad also will cover. We give you the full. Will give you a full scholarship. We cover your tuition fees, your accommodation, your allowance, some pocket allowance. As of now, we did not receive any application. Any applicant receive PNB scholarship. I was told by my colleague that the last round that we received is around 2003. Okay, so if let's say you want to try, you can give a try, and they will. If let's say you are entitled for a scholarship, congratulations. Same with Yayasan Saimdabi. Yayasan Saimdabi, as of now, they are sponsor. This is also for master students, for PhD students. Last year we received 2 applications fully funded by MARA for PhD, and we received 8 students to study undergraduate. Okay, previously the good part about MARA. MARA. Okay, you can reach out with MARA to check the amount of scholarship and also the process. I was told that it's still not open yet. Once it's open, you can start putting your application. Okay. Okay, this is the costing. Okay, for Northumbria University, since we are located in Newcastle, our fees, our living cost, estimated living cost, they will cover your accommodation, your meal plans, a bit of shopping, only a bit. Requirement will be 1023. Okay, this is the general one. According to our experience, for Malaysian students, usually they will spend around £800 per month. Accommodation price will start from £70 per week. Maximum we reach around £130 per week. Okay. The other cost that you need to cover is your flight ticket and your insurance, as well as your visa application. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunity for you. There's a lot of scholarship provided to you. Okay, so if let's say people ask me, is studying in UK is too expensive? No, it's not. Okay, actually you can afford. Okay, if there's once you work in UK as part-time students, it's not enough to cover your tuition fees, but definitely it's more than enough to cover your living costs. Okay, I think that's all from me. Yep, that's all from me. I believe that we will show this. We will continue with the video after this. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Zulkai.
Also, maybe the ads
from
The screen cannot be seen, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen the your presentation yet.
Okay, sorry, because hold on. Okay. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes. Please proceed.
Okay, sure. So I just proceed with my slide first, and later on, we proceed to the video. Okay, good morning everyone. I'm Stevenson, representing Kemudahan University, Malaysia. Okay, we are a global university, okay, originated from Perth, Australia, and I'm representing the Malaysia branch, which is located in Negeri, Sarawak. Okay, now, why we call ourselves as a global university? First one will be our mother campus in Kemudahan University, Perth, and then secondly will be Kemudahan University, Malaysia, coming up to Kemudahan Singapore, Kemudahan Mauritius, and also Kemudahan University, Dubai. And all this is not just a Pioneer University, it's our own branches around the world. Okay, now, come to Kemudahan Malaysia, we are a university starting from 1999, and really the first offshore campus for the university. And also, we are actually a project which is owned by Sarawak State Government, also with the university. Okay, now, well, in Malaysia, we are actually the offshore branches, private university with one of the largest campus sites, which is 1,200 acres. Okay, this is how our campus look like, and for students good university life, they experience a lot of different activities in the campus itself. Okay, now I'll just give some brief introduction about our ranking. Basically, in QS ranking, we're actually ranked this year. We are ranked 217 among the universities. And in their ranking, we are ranked top 1% globally. Okay, in QS ranking, okay, for QS top 50 under 2021, we are ranked 17 in the whole world. And for the type ranking, we are ranked 34 in the whole world. Okay, in Kemudahan Malaysia, we only have 3 faculties, which is Faculty of Engineering Science, offering different programs from engineering to computing, even to other programs such as like applied geology, and also program like construction management, which is what we call the quantity surveying in Malaysia. And most of this is up to master and also PhD level. Okay. Second faculty is Faculty of Business. We are offering double major program ranging from accounting to finance to entrepreneurship to banking to management, marketing, even public relations and tourism and hospitality. And you can have different mix and match combination in our studies. And the third faculty will be Faculty of
Sorry,
Humanities,
Mr.
mostly
Stevenson.
offering.
I'm sorry to disturb you. Basically, your PowerPoint presentation is not moving. Maybe you can double check it again, because I think it's still in the first PowerPoint. The slide is actually still in slide number 1, not moving. Maybe you can do something about your slide presentation.
Okay. Okay, sure. Let me reshare again. It's my connection is bad. I'm so sorry for that.
It's okay.
Banyak. Okay, can you now see the screen?
Siapa yang
It's okay, take your time. Okay, Stephen, maybe we can help you to present your slide presentation from Jpn Sabah. Yes, Stephen, so we will help to project your slide presentation from here in Jpn Sabah.
Okay, can you hear me better, and is it lagging now?
Better. We will help you to present your slide presentation. Don't worry. Maybe you can just continue with your presentation.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Definitely. Okay, now I'm so sorry for all the technical problems. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
Okay, actually, let me just start from this slide. Okay, we call ourselves as a global university. Okay.
Okay.
Globally, we have total of 5 campuses. These are not partner university. We are actually all these are actually our own branches around the world. Which is the first campus will be Kemudahan University, Perth, Australia. And coming up, the first branch will be Kemudahan University, Malaysia, and also coming up will be Kemudahan Singapore, Kemudahan Mauritius, and also Kemudahan University, Dubai. Now, next slides. Okay, basically we are one of the, I'm proud to say we are one of the university with one of the largest campus, I would say our largest offshore campus from Australia to Malaysia. And we have 1,200 acres land here in Kemudahan University, Malaysia. So students will have a very big campus for their uni life, for their activities, even for their studies, especially for engineering, and those courses that they need spaces for their studies, for the experiment, they can use our spaces wherever they want. All right. And for the next slides. Now, I will go into, okay, can I try to share my slide again? I've changed the connection.
Okay.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay, can you see my screen better now?
Yes, better.
Okay, all right, great. Okay. I'll go into the ranking. Okay, now Kemudahan University itself, including all our branch, our ranking will be exactly the same with our mother campus in Perth, and our QS World ranking will be on 2021. We are ranked 217 among all the universities, and we are actually ranked top 1% among the universities in academic ranking of world universities, and in QS top 50, under 50, we actually rank 17 globally. And also for the, what we call the Times Higher Education Young Universities ranking, we are ranked 34 globally. Now, in Kemudahan Malaysia, we offer only 3 faculties. Why I said only is because in our mother campus, there's a lot more faculties offering a lot more different courses. In Kemudahan Malaysia, we are focusing in 3 faculties only, which is, the first one will be Faculty of Engineering and Science. And Engineering and Science will be offering all the program ranging from engineering to geology, to computing, to health and safety, and even quantity surveying studies, which we call construction management in Ketim universities. And I would say most of our, this program is actually ranging from degree to master's and even to PhD. You can do all that completely in Ketim University, Malaysia. And for Faculty of Business, which is our second faculty, we'll be offering a lot of different courses ranging from single majors to double majors. Double majors mean that you can do a 3-year program completing these 2 majors without adding any extra money, without adding any extra units or any extra duration. And same goes to the business program. You can do up to a PhD level, fully in Ketim, Malaysia. And the last faculty in Ketim, Malaysia will be Faculty of Humanities. We are offering programs such as communication, ranging in 5 different streams, and psychological science. Okay, now we go straight into the scholarships. Okay, basically for scholarships, we are having internal and external scholarship for Malaysia campus. And this is the first scholarship that we are offering to SPM students, which is most of the students in Sabah. And for SPM student, if you are getting more than 7 A's, you are getting 3,000 ringgit student tuition fee waivers. And if you are getting 9 A's, you are getting 6,000 ringgit waivers. And if let's say you got 10 A's, you will get 10,000 ringgit tuition fee waiver for your foundation studies. Also, we have all this entrance scholarship for other qualifications, such as O-level, STPM, A-level, and even UEC. Okay, and it's not only restricted to a program from secondary school. If let's say you are from a college in Sabah, you are from other colleges such as like Institution Sinaran, all these colleges, you can come in with your diploma program as well, and you will be entitled for some student tuition fee waiver as well. And if let's say, because we have a lot of students from Sabah before, and currently we have a lot of Sabah students as well, it's actually one of our major pool of students in Kedim University, Malaysia, because we are actually one of the nearest, I would say one of the nearest offshore private university campus to Sabah, because we are located in Negeri, which is like a 30 minutes to 40 minutes flight to KK. And if let's say your siblings is here, you can actually have 10% discount for your tuition fee for your first year studies. So this is our sibling discounts. And if let's say you are our graduates and you would like to come back to Kemudahan University for master program or even other degree program, you will have 25% discount for your first year tuition fee as an alumni discount. And this is our own scholarship, which is Kemudahan Malaysia Scholarship, what we call. This is for our degree program students. As long as our student hit 80%, you are eligible to apply to our scholarship, and it will be awarded in 25%, 50% of the tuition fee waiver, or even 100% of scholarship waiver. And also we are offering this, what we call it, Dean scholarships, which is offering to all the students which is moving into degree. Once you are entitled for this scholarship, you will be getting your free study for free for the whole program, as long as you are maintaining the CWA that we have. Now, this is one of the most popular scholarship that our student is fighting for. This is actually the Western Australia Government Scholarship offering to Malaysian citizen. As long as you are a Malaysian citizen studying at Kemudahan University, and you need to hit at least 75 average score for your studies for your first and second year, you can apply for this. If let's say you got it, basically you got a free study 1 year in our Perth campus, and they will be paying for your school fees, they'll be paying for your accommodation, they'll be paying for your air ticket forth and back. Now, Other than that, we also have a lot of, I would say, external scholarships for most of the major companies in Malaysia and also international companies. And all these companies are not only offering us scholarship, they're also offering us a lot of internships and employment opportunities. Why would I say employment opportunities? Actually, they will be here in KT Malaysia every single year to our career fair to actually employ our student as their employee. There will be conditions given to students. If let's say students are having on a spot interview and they got picked by the company, most of the company will offer them offer letter to the job immediately, even before they graduate. And once they graduate with a certain requirement of their CGPA, they can go to the job immediately without extra interview. So a lot of students actually got a job before they graduate. And this career fair is actually a paid event. So all these companies are actually paying to coming into KT Malaysia to recruit our students as their staff. Reason is because they give feedback that our students are very industry ready, so they would like to come back to our student as their staff. For financial aid, okay, we'll be helping students to apply PDPDN study loan. Okay, we have a department that dedicated to apply all these loans, such as PDPDN loan, EPF withdrawal, and also Yayasan loans. Okay. Now, these are my presentation on my slides. Now, maybe I can get the organizer to help me to share the videos. Hold on, let me. All right. Now, can you help me to share the videos? All right. All right, thank you. Thank you for helping me.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you again, Stevenson Tan.
The Senior Regional Recruitment Officer from Kertin, University of Malaysia. Thank you again. And now we are moving to our last university I would like to call upon our last invited university from Heriot Ward, University of Malaysia, Mr. Daniel Lam, the education consultant and also the executive. Daniel?
Hi, good. It's still morning, so
yeah, still morning. Yeah.
Thank you for the moderator and also of course the organizer today, PBD Sabah, for organizing such a wonderful session for us to share. So without further delay, I will just share my screen real quick to everyone for my presentation. So sharing. Okay, so just a quick introduction again to myself. I'm Daniel, representing Heriot University Malaysia. Currently, I've been with the university for 2.5 years, and I'm an alumni from the university as well. So basically, Heriot in general, just to give everyone a quick idea, Heriot is founded back in 1821 as one of the world's first mechanical institute. Overall, Heriot has a global reputation and rich heritage that has been inherited for all these years. This year itself.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Daniel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
watch your slide presentation. Maybe you can please double check again your presentation because we can't see your presentation.
Okay.
We can only see an avatar.
Is it? Okay, so let me try again. Are you able to see it now?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Please continue, Daniel.
Try to put it in full screen.
Yes. Better.
Is it available?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
So I'll
Yes.
try to move my slide. Is it moving?
Yeah, moving.
Okay,
Maybe
cool.
to highlight you as the alumni there.
Yeah. So
People want to know. Our students want to know more about you.
It's the alumni from Harriet Ward University.
Yeah, so I've been with Harry Ward for quite a while. I'm one of the first batch of students who is studying over in Harry Ward University, Malaysia as well. So overall experience has been really fun and rewarding, and that's one of the reason why I continue to choose to work here and try to spread with more students to share the experience. What is it like to be an Harry Ward student? So this is one of I believe is one of the.
What's your course actually, Daniel, over there while studying in Harriet Ward? What is the course?
Yeah, I did my foundation in business over here, and also I continue my degree in business management.
And soon master and PhD, I believe.
Hopefully.
Yes, Daniel, please proceed. Yes.
So that is the case. A quick profile about me and in regards of how I get associated with the university. As I mentioned earlier, the university currently is at its 200-year anniversary. We are also one of the 8 oldest higher education institution in the UK as well. So overall, we have a good reputation and rich heritage from all the way even before our branch campus is being established. So overall, Harry Ward University is a global university with multiple campuses. We have a total of 5 campuses, 3 in the UK, 1 in branch campus into Dubai, and 1 branch campus over here in Malaysia. So Harry Ward is a niche university in which we are more program focused towards programs such as accounting, management, engineering, marketing, psychology, actuarial science, data science, and so on and so forth. Just a quick thing that usually we would like to share and being proud of is Harry Ward University in terms of global ranking. According to the QS World Ranking, we are currently ranked 301st in the world. And based on the Complete University Guide, we are currently ranked top 5 university in Scotland and top 30 in the UK as well. So overall, students can expect prestigious and also quality type of education when they are studying with Harry Ward University. Of course, today, since I'm representing the Malaysia campus, mainly I'll be talking a bit more on the Malaysian campus. So some of the programs that are available from the Malaysian campus includes foundation programs for students coming off from IGCSE or SPM. And if you have anything of A levels or STPM equivalent, we do offer you degree programs as well, anything from engineering to mathematics, construction, psychology, and businesses. We do also have a range of master's program as well, but in general, that would require students to have degree equivalent type of quality of studies. And I believe most of our audience today are mainly towards the high school or even pre-university audience. So hopefully this can give you an idea what are some of the courses available in the Malaysia campus. So back to today's topic, I believe today's highlight is more towards scholarships and fundings that is available by university. So today, Harry Ward will be talking a bit more in depth on some of the scholarships and also the fundings available for students to apply to when they actually join to us. So first and foremost, Harry Ward University, we offer a High Achievers Scholarship for students. And High Achievers Scholarship is quite straightforward. It's a merit-based scholarship in which no interviews are needed, no application of sort is needed. As long as the students is able to score according to what we required, we are able to give out this scholarship automatically to students. So if students are coming from SPM or IGCSE, we are looking into 6As up to 9As with the range of scholarship all the way from 6,000 all the way up to 10,000. And in terms of the A's that we are looking into, this includes A+ and A-, A star, A. All these are treated equivalently as well. This is for students coming in for foundation program, coming from SPM or O-levels. Moving on next will be students coming from A-levels or STPM equivalent directly into our degree. Over here, basically, if you're not too sure, I believe later on in the recording, you can actually pause this particular video and actually see in depth, or if not, you can actually contact back to us to ask about this. But in general, we are looking from ABB as the minimum requirement up to 3As from your A-levels with the range of 5,000, 8,000, and 12,000, depending on how you score. So overall, this also falls under the High Achievers Merit Scholarship, which no interviews are needed. In general, all our scholarships that I've just introduced are scholarship for your first year of studies. So what can we give next when you are continuing your studies in Harry Ward University is that if you are progressing from your foundation or even on year-to-year basis during your undergraduate, as long students is able to maintain an average of 70 and above in their studies, we are able to grant them a 35% progression scholarship for their following year. So to put it in a simple way, generally students are able to work hard and actually maintain this scholarship. Harry Ward University, I would say around 58% of our students are actually holding this particular scholarship. And is it tough or is it easy? Coming from an alumni experience, I would say it's as long as students is working hard, there's nothing that's impossible. Okay, so other than that, Harry Ward do also offer 50% or 100% type of scholarships. This particular scholarship over here that I'm showing on the slides, it's on the encouragement of our female students who is looking into STEM related subjects. So in conjunction of that, students who is looking into programs such as actuarial science, engineering, psychology, data science, construction related programs, we have this particular scholarship available for students to apply both for foundation and undergraduate level. So upon interview, you will be able to have a chance to see if you are able to get a 50% or 100% scholarship based on how you perform during your interview. Other than that, we also have a list of external sponsors that is working closely with Harry Ward in terms of sending sponsorship students all the way. These are some of the listing, which includes Yayasan Daya Diri, Kemudahan Scholarship, Great Eastern, Maxis, IOI, YTL, and all recently Mara TSP has also listed us as one of the university for a few selected engineering and also actuarial science program for sponsorship. Based on what I know, that particular sponsorship was closed back in March. So if there are any students applying, I wish you all the best in terms of how the interview processing go with Mara. So those are some of the external sponsors. Moving on next will be a quite common questions is that how PTPTN works nowadays. For us in Harry Ward, when students apply PTPTN, these are some of the amounts that students and parents can expect based on their combined income category. So for any science or engineering related program, students can get up to 14,030 ringgit per year. And for social science students, they are able to get 13,600 per year. So this is the expected fee allocation that students and parents can expect if they are looking for funding through PTPTN. And of course, there are also multitude different fundings from education loans from May banks as well available, which is cooperated with Hereward. So for that, you can always just browse through our website and there will be more information available there as well. So Hereward is also in conjunction of now students are able to apply early using their trial results to actually enroll into the university. We have come up with effort to allow students to have additional incentive in the form of early bird waiver, which is up to 4,000 ringgit for students if they register and with their trial results early on with the payment of first semester. So this particular early bird waiver can be used by students to actually be on top of whatever scholarship that they are holding as well, aside from the 50% or 100% type of scholarship. So if they have a 10,000 ringgit worth of scholarship, this 4,000 can be stacked on top of it, which can lead you to somewhere in between a 55% deduction for your first year of studies with Hereward University. Last but not least, just to give a quick idea to some of the audience, parents, teachers, students out there, why are some of the consideration to choose Hereward University is that Hereward University provides identical academic standards across the board for all of our campuses, in which your exams, your study material, your learning and teaching will be exactly the same across all three campuses. And this leads to students being able to obtain a highly recognized global certificate for you to be able to work both locally and globally as well. The third point would be the availability of students to actually start locally over here in Malaysia, then only going overseas in conjunction of what's happening across the world now. There are quite a number of students who is planning to do 1+2 or 2+1s, and Hereward is able to provide this option flexibly for students to actually choose and make the decision while they are actually studying. Fourth point would be Hereward University Malaysia is considerably affordable in comparison to some of the UK branch universities over here. So overall, I would say these are some of the points that students can use as a point of reference in terms of why they should choose Hereward University. And I believe that is all from me. And here are some of the social media links available for students, parents, teachers to actually get the latest update from us in Hereward University. Thank you so much. And I would end my session with a very quick 30-second video. So let me just stop sharing and let me share the video. Oops. Recent.
It's time to make your future. All you scientists, designers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and tech innovators, break ground, build bridges, build something we don't have a name for yet. Forget the status quo, forget stereotypes. Go global. Change your environment, change the environment. Maybe just leave the world a better place than you found it. Like we have for nearly 200 years, now it's your turn. Be future made at Heriot-Watt University.
Okay, and that would be all. I would like to pass back the floor back to our moderator today. And thank you so much once again for the opportunity for me to be able to share my materials over today to everyone. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Daniel Lam, for
University Malaysia. There you are, 7 universities that offered a lot of courses, and of course how you can make your dreams come true. And thank you very much to Jessica Hung from Xiamen University Malaysia. Let us give a very big hand of applause digitally to this university. Okay, thank you Jessica. Okay, and of course Audrey Ling from Swinburne University of Technology Malaysia campus. Come. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, and then also Singapore Institute of Management, Mr. Wong Yok Yao. Thank you for being with us and also being energetic this morning. Yeah. And of course from Mastura Basri, Taylor's University. And then Zul Khairil Ahmad from Northumbria University, Newcastle, UK. Okay, and of course Mr. Stevenson Tan from Curtin University, Malaysia. And last but not least, Mr. Daniel Lam, just now, Harriet Ward University, Malaysia. There you are, a very wonderful presentation by 7 international universities, and all students who are viewing these sessions by now, you can understand your real path in your journey. So if you want to become an engineer, you already know which university that you want to further your study. If you want to become a doctor, or maybe become a lecturer, a counselor and all that. So congratulations to all 7 universities who made the impossible possible for our event today. One of our most impactful program from Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sabah in 2021. And now I would like to pass back these sessions to my friend, Madam Suzy. And thank you very much again to all our viewers, all our universities who made the impossible is possible. And to those of you who want to know more about this university, you can just log in, you can just visit their respective website or Facebook or even Instagram. Thank you very much. And with this, my name is Stanley Misun. I would like to pass these sessions to Madam Suzy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to our lovely moderator, Mr. Stanley Misun. And thank you very much again to our 7 presenters from 7 universities, which is based in Malaysia, Singapore, and United Kingdom as well. So to our students out there, hopefully you'll be able to choose the university that can suit you the best. And bear in mind, if you want to have the best scholarship, you have to have a good grades, right? But it's never too late, because all the universities offered here have more to offer, and it's quite rewarding. So ladies and gentlemen, please join us again for tomorrow's slot, which is a talk about on how to pursue studies abroad. And we have special speakers guests from Singapore, Indonesia, and Kuala Lumpur as well. So for that, I, Suziani Haji Ishaq, end our slot today with Assalamualaikum and goodbye. Thank you.
Hai, saya CR Stanley. Tahukah Anda bahawa sektor pembangunan murid Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sabah akan mengadakan Siri Forum Jelajah Pendidikan Kerjaya Murid Peringkat Negeri Sabah 2021.
Marilah bersama-sama kami menyaksikan Siri Forum Jelajah Pendidikan Kerjaya Murid Peringkat Negeri Sabah tahun 2021.
Jangan lupa bersama kami dalam menyaksikan Siri Jelajah Forum Pendidikan Kerjaya Murid Peringkat Negeri Sabah tahun 2021.
Tokoh yang piala Monsio Jelajah Pendidikan Kerjaya Jabatan Pendidikan Sabah 2021.